Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review sort of thing. Tonight I've got the Pinter in front of me and for some reason my mouse isn't working, so on the laptop batteries have gone off and I can't remember where I put the chucking battery, or I've seen on the floor. So first things first, let me just quickly now some batteries. See if I can get this working, because it will help when it comes. This will be a laugh, Mr. Travelling Brews, and good evening, everybody. Batteries. I only want to put the internet on so I can say good evening. So, hey, I've got juice in the battery. Juice in the battery, so I can see what I'm doing properly with the good evening. Comes out better once bottled, right? Yeah, that will be interesting. I feel like a bit of a. This will be interesting. Oh, don't talk to me about tech. I've been on the settee for most of the night, to be fair. In the UK, it's we're in hay fever season, and I've been cutting long grass all day, and I suffer with hay fever, but it don't normally hit me too hard. Well, today it's given me a thumping today, and yeah, I'm feeling it, proper feeling it. So I'll just click that so I can see the pop-out chat. Once I can see the chat, I'm laughing. There we go. I can see everybody up there. Although the screen's so dinkum. Good evening. You had your pint to deliver today. There's some good people on this channel. Travelling Brews, he's got the pint, a lot of videos on his channel. So good evening, Goten. He's good to keep an eye out on his chat on his videos. I do find the pinter's instructions a little bit not the clearest. So I've got a glass. It finally came. So yeah, suffering today. Blooming hay fever. So there we go. It's the Saison, Saison Ale, the Belgian one. Not sure of the actual name of it. So with this, thanks to Liam for telling me, and I know Travelling Brews has also done the same. You have to pour. The first bit you pour a bit away. In pub with broadside. Hey, bless you. Can't hold it there. So I'm going to pour the first bit. I'm going to pour it. Well, I'll show you. I'm going to crack it open. So I can't show you because I don't want to knacker up the thing. Right, here we go. Oh my God, that came out. You have to switch it to off on the back. I presume you do, don't you? Yeah. Switch it to off then. Yeah. A little bit of froth at the moment. So this is interesting. And I didn't actually. I took some advice. Right, that's just letting out the air out the back. Turn the dial so slowly. That's already done it now. Slowly. Oh, hey up. Is it supposed to come out the back? Oh dear. Oh dear. I can see a bad night coming on. Oh dear, oh dear. Well. Is it supposed to keep coming out the back? Pissing out the back. Fucking thing. Turned it too quick. I'll go back up then. Sod it. Oh. You can't beat the internet, can you? Quickly pour from the tap. Yeah, no. As long as it tastes all right, that's the main thing. But still, let me get rid of that. So there's one wasted. put that on the floor. Yeah. I've turned. Not going well, is it? Right, here we go again then. So, pour it back to the off. But do it slowly. I've kicked all the shit up now. Fuck me. I'll just apologise for swearing. But I've done it slowly now. Right. Oh, fucking me. Pissing itself out, twatters. Ah, fuck me. Right. I'm going to be here all night at this rate. Might have to pour another beer just to. Oh, dear. Well. Right. At Christmas time, we did that. Right, I'll slowly keep. I know what you're saying, Bolton. Right, let's stop that. Right, now it's on off. Still pissed a bit more out the back, mind you. Right, let's get another glass. I'm running out of glasses. Well, I'm not, but. Jesus Christ, it's proper gone, this, isn't it? There'll be no left in it soon. I'll just pour it all away, it'll be froth. Oh, for God's sakes. Right. It's going to be a long review, isn't it? How's that one look? Yeah. It'll be on the hazy side. I'm having it. I'm not leaving it. It's getting drank. Couldn't care less. It is carbonated, yes. I don't know. It's pissing out the back still. Still coming out the back. I'm still necking it. I don't care now. To be fair, it's getting a little clearer on that glass, but oh dear. Yeah, a bit of beer with your head. Yeah. So I'll let the air come out of it. Obviously, it's wanting to breathe. It's wanting to do something. But these are the things, aren't they? If you don't mess up, you don't cock up on these things, and you never know what you've done wrong. And well, one thing, it's certainly carbonated. Cadbury's Flake. It's sponsored by Summit. So you're saying that I've stirred it up a little bit? No, I didn't add any extra sugar. No. Good evening, Steve. No, I didn't want to mess it up, he says. Somewhere along the line, it's carbonated a bit too well. Jesus. Still hear it coming out the back, the air. I'm going to leave it so it just keeps flowing out, the air. This reminds me of one of my beers. Look. It's getting worse, that is. I smell it. Smells gorgeous. Want to be here all night at this rate. Anyway, 8 minutes in. Is that 8 minutes? 9 minutes in. Oh, it's frothing out the back. It's like me in the morning after I've been on the beer. So, oh dear, we have froth. Oh, let's take it to the back. Oh. So, hello. Oh, got spillage. Hey, okay now. Hey, it's like in the morning when you've been on the bed the night before and you drop your guts and then all the, leakage. And it looks like that at the moment. It's still doing it. Maybe I should have left it in the fridge before I brought it down the shed. And I think I think that's probably the issue that I brought it down the shed, and the shed's basically got it fermenting again, I presume. At this rate, there's not be much left to soak. Oh well. Get on the easy side. I think I've churned it all up now, but back on. Right, let me try and pour a bit more. See if I can stop. I'll get a glass. I'll get a decent glass at some stage, don't you? Oh, hey, up! It's pouring now at this end. So I'm keeping that glass for later. I'm having it, not wasting it. I turned the dial quite quickly and it spewed out like an absolute, a bit of rear end discharge. Yeah, that's what she said. So here we go. It looks like we're going to get a decent pour now, or something resembling a decent pour. More like a raggy pour, but hey, it's as slow as hell now. Jesus Christ. Bloody hell. I think all the spewage has gone out the back. Actually, don't look too bad now. Not that you can see me. So, you missed the fun. So it don't look too bad now, to be fair. Yes, it's got a bit of a head on it. Yeah, got a bit of a head on it, but that looks quite nice. I'm happy with that. Does that look as it should look? Both Liam and Travel and Brews, or both Liam's actually in some ways. Good. You can see the carbonation inside, can't you? Really flowing well. So, do you leave it on off when you're not gonna? When you're not, say if I'm not drinking it till tomorrow, you just leave it on off now, and you just neck it. It does look good, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, obviously it was a little bit hyperactive to begin with, a little bit hazy, but we'll put it there. There we go. And then I'll drink this one because I'm not wasting. Quite a nice nose on it as well. Turn it back to carbonate now. Oh God. What about? Oh, do I turn it back after I've drank? So I might have a couple, you see. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it looks good now, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, but you've got to cock it up to know how to do it right, haven't you? I haven't tasted it yet. Yeah, not much froth came out the back, to be fair. It sounded worse than it was. Just leaving that there to sort itself out, and then maybe I should have read watched a few more videos. Well, this is the thing, isn't it? You've got to learn from mistakes. Well, I wasn't wasting it, so that's one out of the way. That though, not too far off the intent. Tastes nice. 4%. Yeah. So I know Travel and Brews, he put, I think it was spray malt or light malt in it. Back to level. Carbonate or off. This method in my madness, Shark. Yeah, yeah. The more I have to pour it, the more I can get drunk. That's good. And not that, these things. Well, I've got to say, not a bad beer. Back to carbon. Okay, yeah, that's what I've done. So now, can I pour from carbonate, or do I have to put it back to naught off every time to pour? I would have thought you'd leave it on carbonate. Once obviously it's got rid of the spew out the back. Good thing I've got a bar here and the wood just soaks all that beer in, so that's good. Yeah, the wood might expand a bit, but job's good. So there you go. So for everybody in the background and everybody who's actually commenting, I don't think you'd be able to lift the 40 pinter. Yeah. Oh, well, so good fun. You know, you've got to learn. You're not always going to get it right, and I certainly don't get it right. What I will say is that it's a nice tasting beer. It's okay. I would say I'm more interested in the stronger versions. Good looking pour. I'll go into some sort of review mode in a minute. At the moment, I'm just in supping mode. I'm not wasting beer. No way. What's that one on the floor? A little bit easy, but so I've got 2 space offers kits, if that's what you call them. I've got the Weisser beer kit. I'm going to do the space offer next. Hazy doesn't bother me. No. Not these days. Hazy means you're getting more flavour these days. And I've got a guest list kit. Quick question. Can you get, and this straight to Travel and Brews, because I know you've got the link on your site. Can you get more than one guest list, or are you stuck with one guest list only? I looked at the terms and conditions the other day, and it looked to me like you're only going to get one. But surely that kind of kills off the refer a friend thing. Because if you can only get one, then yeah, surely you get as many as you get. If someone buys a pint on your advice or your videos, then Space Opera, it's a double IPA, if memory serves me correctly. 7 something percent. Turn back to carb after I finish my set. Right, so I'll turn it back to 0 for now, off for now. Hey, oh, computer's got something. Oh. Yeah, we're having issues with the computer now. Jesus Christ, one of them nights. Yeah, I want to have another glass, get a nice feel to it. Can you add sugar to the pinter? I haven't, but you can. But be very careful. There are people out there who have added sugar, and I think you have to be careful how much sugar you add. You have to be liberal. But yeah, you can. Yeah, it's not looking too bad, is it? This one. Just need pointing round. Really good. Just pointed it the wrong way. The other way then. There we go. That's better. Yeah, the greater good. That's me all over. That is the greater good. You've done that and had 2 explosions. Yeah, I get them in the morning, funnily enough, but not this time of night. So I'm just going to neck this, then get onto the actual review. I might even neck that one on the floor. Can't let bear good to waste. Updating your system. Okay. You've got to have more than 1 pint, haven't you? Hey, I'm here for the duration. I don't know what it's been like in the rest of the country today. Back to carbonated once you pour. Once you pour. Oh, because carbonated helps it come out quicker, doesn't it? Yeah, let's put it back on carbonated. Just me, I like playing with dials. No toilet at the site today. Oh, bless you. So I'll tell you a story. And I don't care that there's 26 people watching. So I was at my new workplace. I'll do that in a minute. I was at my new workplace. I'd only been there a week, and I had no key to get in. They blocked my stream. Why is that? Did I swear or something? Terrible. So yeah, I went to work one day, and I had really bad guts, and I needed to go to the toilet. I had some toilet roll in the car, and I thought, sugar, where can I go? Can't get in the building to go to the proper toilet, and we've got an area around the back where we tip rubbish. So I went in there where the rubbish is. Anyway, did what you needed to do. Looks up, there's a camera aimed at me, and I'm thinking, oh, for God's sake, that's it. I'm getting sacked after a day. And the good thing is the camera's not actually wired in, but it didn't off put the wind up me. It still had 100 grams of sugar. Right. You can get 10 a month. How many you got then, out of curiosity? I've seen your videos. It does happen, mate. And good evening, Craig. I was knackered last night. I'm knackered tonight. And good evening, Thomas. So you can get 10 a month. God, you must have a shed load of travelling booze. Yeah, fair play, hey. Free beer's free beer. But then you need more pinters, don't you? So you can brew and brew and brew. You know, that's the good thing. I mean, you only need one brewing dock, but yeah, no. And then I looked up and seen the camera. It put the fear of shit in me, or God in me. I looked at the camera angle, and I'm looking at the camera thinking, is that camera spotted me? But it has as well. Oh dear, oh dear. And I'm in the woods as well. Everything's very dry at work. We need rain now. I mean, we've had a lot of sun, but we need a bit of rain. Today was nice. It was cloudy and overcast all day, to be fair. So it was quite nice. So for those just coming in or those on the internet, that is a proper pour of the beer with the greater good on. I think it's actually turned out okay, to be fair. Slightly hazy, got the same colour as on the packaging. And a rain dance, yeah, none this weekend. As long as it don't rain on Sunday, because I'm going to Alton Towers. And I don't want no rain when I'm there. It's not nice when you're on a roller coaster at 60 miles an hour getting back to the rain. So lovely looking pour to it, hazy, a variation of amber, some sort of amber looking pour. Nice white head to it. Was a bigger head, obviously. Not a lot on the nose, being honest. There isn't a lot on the nose with it. You can tell it's a Saison, but yeah, it's I won't say bland, but it's certainly not massive on the aroma. 4%, quite low on ABV for me, at least. But it's sitting home. It's nice. And it's nice that it's brewed. I was not convinced it was going to do any brewing because I put basically cool water in and then left it down the beer room and that, and it's turned out okay. It looks decent. It works well in the glass. I'm happy with that. First kit. I'm obviously going to make mistakes, and obviously I have. One does make mistakes first kit. Oh yeah. I've got 5 kits. No, I got two kits with the Pinter. I got a free kit. I got the first month subscription, and then I got another free kit off this guest list jobber. So I've got 5 kits. So this is 1 kit done. I've got 4 more to go. So I need to pause the subscription. So it's from the Pinter. So let me show you what Pinter is. So if you don't know what a Pinter is, there's the Pinter. Oh, there you go. Basically, it's like a homebrew device of sorts. Fair play, Liam. I mean, I can't fault you, mate. Do you change your link on your site just to make sure that you don't go over the limit? 5 kids? No. No, 5 kits. Yeah, that's basically what it is. You brew your own in there and then you pour it. But you pay 75 quid for the Pinter. Or was it 85 now? 85, sorry. 5 at delivery, 90 quid. You get 2 kits with it, which is 20 pints. Don't you put anybody else's link on, a different link on, you know. So that's what I used to do at times on certain websites. If I was close to limits, you know, because there's always limits, I chuck somebody else's different link on. I think you can, Shark. I think you can brew. You can brew in a fermentation bucket, and then for the secondary fermentation, freebies are freebies, aren't they? And it would always be reciprocated. But yeah, you could brew in a fermentation bucket and then transfer it to the after the first brew on the secondary fermentation, transfer it to the pinter and go from there. It's basically 2 weeks all in, Darren. You can do it quicker, to be fair. Yeah, I thought you might. Yeah. That's I've already been thinking about doing it. Oh, you know, makes you wonder if you could put. I bet you could. I bet you could put a wine in the pinter, a grain brew, and put it direct into the pinter. Yeah, like the secondary fermentation vessel. Yeah. I mean, for that, they're handy, aren't they? Then you could probably have 2 or 3 of them, and then you know you could say, well, I've got on this one, I've got this. You know, you've got people around. Although 10 pints doesn't go very far when you've got people around. I mean, I've got 40-pint barrels on standby if we ever have a party. Not that I want people coming drinking my nice beer, but you know where I'm going. So yeah, don't taste too bad. Not bad for a first try. I'm going to definitely do the space offer next. Definitely add the 100 grams of sugar though, and make it a bit warmer when I put the water in. An imperial, mate. Yeah, you know, Mark. Yeah. So I bought 2 kits today from Love Brewing. I've bought live on location reviews. So good on you, mate. Good to see these live reviews. You know, I think if you've got the balls to talk, do it. We're supposed to be going to a tap room on Saturday, Liquid Light Brew Company. Their new tap room only opened last weekend. I've got the tickets. Well, tickets you don't pay, but you have to book your table. And I'm going to go down. On tap 6 is my Interstellar Hyperdrive Galactic Rum and Raisin Porter. I thought it was a stout. and I'm going to drink that at Liquid Lights tap room. So two or three videos from the tap room. Then I'm going to come home and do some beer reviews at home. Because you only get a 2-hour slot, so we'll be in about an hour at the moment. Don't want to trigger the parking fees, and it's not the greatest of areas, Snenton, not for your car. You're out walking around, you got parking in the back is awful. Although you have got a Bubbles massage, which Harry from Blue Nose Beer Reviews knows a lot about. Once you have the pinter and you've got past the first few lots, it's basically £1.20 a pint. Oh no, 10 litres, isn't it? Yeah, 10 litres. It is 10 litres, isn't it? Well, it's not 10 pints, it's 10 litres. I don't know. Travelling Brews and Liam will know that more than me. They won't be long in there because I won't let them long. Yeah. I've had a few issues. It's like a thermos, right? Is it 10 pints? I thought it was 10 litres. No, it can't be 10 litres. I'm not sure. 10 pints, so basically £1.20 a pint. So not bad for the price, really. And you get the posh little doodah. Yeah, it is 10 pints. Yeah. So it'll last me about 2 nights, and that'll be it. Yeah, it's not bad. This is the Belgian Saison. So the colour looks okay, to be fair. I had a few issues earlier on. I think that's more me. Yeah, I would say you get 2 or 3 days. I wouldn't support you get much longer than that. 10 pints, though, in 2 or 3 days is very, very doable. You know, 10 pints on one night is very doable. I let it brew for a week. Then I gave it 2 days in the fridge. And then I took it out of the fridge and brought it down here. You On the packet, it only tells you to brew for 4 days and condition for 3 days. So I actually overdid it with the brewing. Do they do an American IPA? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, I would have 2 or 3 days would have been spot on. Hey, up 21 degrees and cloudy now. Oh, me computer's just been updated. You'd rather have a broadside. Me too, actually, but fair play. I think the instructions on the site aren't that great. I don't think they're right. It doesn't tell you to mix the. It doesn't tell you to mix the cleaning granules with warm water. I put them in with cold water because I thought this is the instructions, and they didn't. It needed aging would make it any better. Maybe. It did initially, yeah. It did initially taste a bit like a saison. I wouldn't say a full-on saison. Very much a 4% saison. Very, very. It's not full-on. There's more of a hint of it than. Yeah, this thing with cold water, it didn't dissolve the bloody granules. Aging in bottles does, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm getting the flavour from it. It's tidy. It's for what it is. It's near enough. Not all the farmyard flavours, frankly. Yes. One would not. Good evening. One would not want proper. I would not want another in cars. This is as a home brew. We know this. We know with the warm water. But on their site, they just say water, cold water. And it's like, but cold water, you need it up to temperature to start activate the yeast. So next video I'll change the instructions to fit my way of doing it. Yeah, thanks, Arthur. And like a home brewer's way, where warm water with the I'm not bottling it. Yeah, I'm going to use it for this. Then it's going to get drank. Then it's going to go up the house. Again, I'm going to brew pretty much straight away. Yeah. Nottingham was not so bad. Buxton's where it's at. Then again, Marston's in Buxton, and their beers don't taste that great. Yeah. Good evening. 20 degrees, 22 degrees. I'm sure it is for yeast. Yeah. Depends on the yeast, obviously. Different yeast, different temperatures. Scottish water, whiskey. In the pub then. What whiskey? What brand? Nice twang in the back end. Sausage, oh mate. I've just had some curry chicken. Too bloody warm, mate. Yeah. I'm a juror. Oh, very nice. I think like you say, Sharp, the more you get into this, the better it will be. No, I don't give my son any beer. No. And yeah, once different kits come out, what I would say with these, this is a 10 pint thing. I would say that the economical way of doing it is buying your own kit and putting it in there for secondary fermentation. That's what I'll do the majority of the time, unless I get free kits off the internet. Then all fair play there. But mine won't last long. Tonight and tomorrow night, mine will be gone. Right, I need to pour another beer out. Can't show you pouring because right, turn that bloody dial. I should have turned it back to normal, shouldn't I? I'll get used to it. Tell you what, for a 4%, it's actually hitting in. It was chicken. It's chicken with like curry in the batter. Yeah, yeah. Most kits are 40 kits, yeah. I mean, I think this would be great with the St. Peter's Porter going through it. No, I didn't get the co-pinter. No, I didn't. I wish I had them, to be fair. Right, I'll just pour this out. See if it. Oh, here we go. Water this time. Well, booze. Dear, it pisses out slow, doesn't it? Jesus, mother of Christ. It's like me in the middle of the night when I'm going for a wee. Then again, when I go for a wee in the middle of the night. No, not going down that road. Well, it's looking nice, pouring out. The head's better this time. Well, we'll be with you in a minute. Here we go. Oh, come on. Pour. Oh, dear. There we go. That's better. Good evening. There was a bit of a dribble there. And there we go. Look, it looks bang on now. It does look bang on. Obviously, them first couple of pints wasn't so great. I'm getting good head. Yeah, it does look good, to be fair. Good to see Brewdog. Yeah, I know. Brewdog are having some issues, aren't they? Hey, bloody hell. They're being called out for their. It does, doesn't it? It's about half a pint, isn't it? I presume that's about half a pint. So it won't last long, let's put it that way. Oh, I'm having an hour on this, and then I'm going to review something else. Bullying in the workplace and all sorts of things at Brewdog. Taste is getting better now as well. Yeah, I don't think it's too bad, to be fair. You get 2 kits made. You can choose what kits you get. And Darren, if you're serious about getting one, there's a link. You can actually put, funnily enough, you can put my name in. I know it sounds weird, but for everybody who buys a pinter, this is where the pinter is interesting, because you go on the website to buy a pinter, you choose your 2 free kits, but you can put a code in, and that code, if you put Billy, so BILLY, and then RAG, WRAGG, you will get another free kit. So basically, of course I am, got to be. Freebies are free, but basically you get a free kit and I get a free kit. So jobs are good, isn't it? But yeah, you can get a free kit, and it's worth triggering. If you're serious about getting, it's worth triggering the free kit. It does look decent, and there is a decent range. You know, there is a decent range of beers on there. I myself would probably go for brewing my own and put my own in there. Yeah. I wish I'd got the money to get another one, to be fair, a co-pint. So I've got one brewing at all time. We'll have to do it, traveling boots. Yeah, we'll have to do it. When we're both brewing the same stuff. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. See what we get out of it. See if we're brewing this. Is the guest list job here? Is that the same thing all the time? Or is it random? Yeah, you buy one, you get one free. I say you buy one. The co-pint is 45 now. That's gone up by 10. Liam, yeah, definitely join in, mate. Definitely. And Liam Musco's in Notts as well. He's in Mansfield, so he's not far away. Well, Kirkby and Ashford, I think. Yeah, this is the downer. Yeah, one at a time. Unless you actually bought two lots of brew dogs. 12 days off. You lucky sod. I can't even go. 12 days off. This is comparable. Yeah, it don't taste like homebrew. The carbonation's from the fermentation. Yeah, yeah. This is very different to any other beer machine. Yeah, that I know of anyway. I mean, I have to be honest. Today I bought St. Peter's honey porter. Good evening, Mr. Rampant Lion. How are you, matey? Shows you how tired I was last night. I thought that was your wife. Couldn't see the screen properly though. I was looking. I thought there's a woman next to him. I thought, oh, that's his wife. I'll say hello. And yeah, so I bought a honey porter kit, and I've also make sure it mixes properly. Yeah. And I've also bought an Easter brew kit, basically a chocolate stout. And I'm going to plus both the kits. with both kits, I'm going to brew heavy, 2 kilograms of sugar in each, and I'm going to put a honey bourbon in the honey porter, and I'm going to put rum and raisin in the chocolate stout to make some bloody beer, some strong beer going forward. I can't see the writing on that screen. That's what it gets. Oh. So Bulldog brews do an Easter brew, and it basically it's chocolate stout, but it's absolutely top class. Probably the best chocolate stout on the market for home brewing, in my opinion. Best one I've ever had, and I think it's about 5.5%. A couple of bags of sugar in that, or whatever, spray malt, or that, whatever you're using, and it would make quite the beer. And then I'm going to add a bottle, 750 mils of rum, dark rum, or maybe spiced rum, with raisins to really warm it up. I must be getting tired in the eyes. I can hardly see the bottom. I can only see the comments on the phone. I cannot bear man. Thank God my computer's come back on. Mr. Beer, is that a USA thing? I've not heard that over here. Yes, I may well be brewing Saturday. My barley wine tastes amazing, mate. All 3 beers tasted absolutely spot on. On a bottle of broadside. Yay. 20-litre batcher. Yes, I'm going to brew the space opera on Saturday. Yeah, need to order online. An American, right? Yeah, no wonder I've heard it. I think it's good. I thought I couldn't see properly because it was quite dark, and the screens, because there was 5 or 6 of you on the screen, couldn't make out. I could obviously I could make out you were there. I could make out there was a lady next to you, but I couldn't make out any further. Right, I know now at least. Is your missus stuck over in Japan then? Because I remember watching your channel update, and that was the vibe I got. That you hadn't seen your little baby, which is ridiculous. It's, unless I'm wrong, obviously. I'm wrong. Is she a Japanese lass to put you in place? Well, my wife puts me in my place. Yeah, used to put women. So Space Opera is, I think it's a 7% double IPA. Liam will know more than me, to be fair. Not seen them in 18 months. My God, mate. I can't, you know, honestly, I can't feel what you've missed, you know. 18 months of not seeing both your wife and your little baby. Bloody hell. These bloody governments need to sort themselves out. Definitely. Get yourself over to Japan, or at least get the wife and the little one over here quickly. Yeah. And everyone's got their own shit going off in the world, but there's some things that not seeing a little one for that length of time. Wow. Oh, quite emotional. It killed me not seeing my grandson for 9 weeks. You know, just seeing him via, you know, screen. And we went round. We were naughty. We went round. We shouldn't have gone round. It just reached the point where we thought, sod it. And space opera and 100 grams. Yeah, I'll do that. What's the ABV on space opera? Just out of curiosity. 7%. Lovely mango, rightio. Well, you know, with Brexit, these governments should have sorted things out a long time beforehand. There was no need to leave it to the last minute. Bad on Europe, bad on Britain. Too many bad. Too many bad. I'm glad I've got 2 of them then. Lovely mango. Whoa. If I don't fall asleep and get a bollocking off the wife first, whichever in that order. Yeah. She's been moaning about me going on these live streams. So I think it's because I have a beard as well. So I need to just go on with a cup of coffee. But you know, when there's beer there, you don't want to drink coffee, do you? Good evening, matey. How are you? So, everyone, this is the Pinter. Obviously, if you was here for the early start of the channel, you would have known that I cocked up a little bit. So, when it goes live, rewind back and you'll understand all that. 6-6. Right, yeah. Say it's supposed to be 7%. This is the Belgian Saison Pale Ale. And the colour is a lovely amber-looking colour, slightly hazy. Sugars. Yeah, I'll chuck some sugar in. Yeah, I want the ABV. Nice white Eddie. Jolly Boys Brewery. Tell you what, these days, micro breweries and micro pubs and their own little tap rooms. Tell you what, the pubs in the UK, the industry's changing, and I feel that the old-fashioned pubs will go. Pubs that don't serve food, if you serve food, they'll be all right. But pubs that don't serve food, just serve booze, and standard booze will disappear in the next 10 years or so. Tap rooms, micro pubs will flood. You know, they will take over for me because people like variation, and that's the way I see it going, at least. All right, 54 minutes in. Yeah. Getting better now, since. Got to be honest. See you later, mate. The lady wants to talk to you, eh? Hey, bless you. Have a good one. So, yeah, I do find it's getting better now. You know, obviously, it's took a while. I thought the first, especially the 2 out of the glass, I thought that was a little bit on the bland side, you know, but it's getting better now. The air's getting to it, the aroma's bursting through. Thank you. And for those watching this who are interested in the Pinter, our good friend there, Travel and Brews, he's got his own YouTube channel, probably the best on the internet for Pinter, actual Pinter videos. And much more understandable than the Pinter themselves. Their videos, sadly, aren't that understandable. I will be posting updated videos because I want to make help people understand the best way how to do it. What you do. Good evening, mate. See you later. So I'm gonna have one more of these, and then I'm gonna chuck a Imperial into the mix on a review. And then I'll give this one more glass. Score out of 5. Right, here we go. Let's see if I don't make a mistake here doing this now. Oh, I hope it's pouring out quite quicker this time. No, it's not. It's dribbling. Yeah, it's like being in the toilet. Older men in the toilet, dribbling away. Yeah. So it's going up. Oh my God, it is slow. Hey, like these old 80-year-olds when they go for a wee there, and they're there in the toilet's about 15 minutes, and you're thinking, what the hell are they doing? And it's them, they're having a wee on the toilet, but they're that slow. Right, there we go. So for everyone coming in late, that's the pour. I'm now going to put it back to carbonation. Yeah, I love home brewing. I love tweaking beer kits. Yeah, the Pinter sat on me my bar, not getting moved. No flow adjuster. No. You joined at the wrong time. Hey. Good evening, Mr. Jackman. So here we are. This is the Belgian Saison. 4% or thereabouts. Hazy, amber looking pour. Amber, colours. Just over a centimetre of white head. I won't be long drinking this because I want to get onto an Imperial. Yeah, it's looking better than what it did earlier. Isn't it? It is looking better. Looks a nice beer, actually, This is the glass you get on the first month. Be an expensive way of doing it, though, Darren. But yeah, good evening, Paul. You? Yeah, it would be an expensive way of doing it. It is nearly the weekend, and I'm ready. I'm absolutely knackered. Hay fever, heat, strong. Robin Hood Beer Festival, can't wait. And if you're coming up, oh bless you, I shall save some of these strong beers that I'm brewing. Little bottles of each would be good. I'm brewing. I'm going to carry on brewing all the way up to October, and I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to a good. Looking forward to the beer festival. Looking forward to drinking lots of beers. Might get a few freebies at the beer festival. You never know. Might not as well. Although I won a box of 12 beers today, so that's all good. Yeah. Although I've got 11 left. That was a good one. So yeah, this from the Pinter does look good, And for people who aren't, for me, this is like a basic home brewing way of doing it. So, but the instructions need tweaking. The instructions on the official site, to me, just need tweaking. They need to be more understandable. No, stop that. I'm not getting perfect draft either. 300 quid to set it up. No, won't pay the money. I'd rather go to the pub. Or put it in one of my own barrels and just get it from the barrel with a carbonation, with carbonation on top, carbonation drops or whatever you call them, gas. There's a thing about homebrew. I mean, yeah, these things don't interest me at all. I mean, this is the thing about homebrew. So I'll look at the three kits I've just brewed to give you some idea. I brewed an Imperial mild, pumpkin spice mild. The kit was a tenner. Good evening, Brett. The kit was a tenner. 3 bags of sugar, so another 2 quid. 3 quid for the syrup. 15 quid. 40 pints of Imperial pumpkin spiced mild. That's broadside. Get in. The St. Peter's kit was 20 quid. I added 2 kilos of sugar to make it an Imperial cream stout. Yeah. So basically, just over £21.50, 22 quid. 22 quid, 36 pints Imperial cream stout. Then you've got the Ginger barley wine I did. So the barley wine was 30 quid for the kit. 30 quid for the kit. £1.50 for the ginger. 1 kilo of sugar extra. Yeah, I only put one. So around about 33 quid. 33 quid. And I got an imperial ginger barley wine, 40 pints of that. And you know, home brew, just spend, you can go the cheaper kits and just make sure you brew them properly and add flavour. You know, home brew is amazing. This is like a startup into home brew. Would I recommend the Pinter? Yes, I would. I would recommend it. I'd use the kits that they give you, or you buy off them. But what I would also do is, if I was already a home brewer, I would brew separately. Then I'd put 10 pints in the Pinter, ready for when you've got mates round. 10 pints from the Pinter, jobs are good. And oh, you're back. Oh, we'll just carry on. I'm just going to drink this tonight, and I'll not kill the chat off. I'll save the Imperial for another night. Yeah, probably better. Plus, I've got to get through this anyway, so. My only thing at the moment is I'm running out of bottles. So I need to drink more of my old home brew and get through the bottles quickly. Although, to be fair, I'm not fussed about drinking at the moment. I'm at that stage where I've reached where, in fact, it's in home after three or four now. I'm starting to feel it, so that's quite good. But I'm not bothered about really going heavy on beers and wines and spirits at the moment. So that's good. It's a good sign. But yeah, I'm liking this, gotta say. Good evening. How are you? Will I finish the pint tonight? No. 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 I do like the IA. I do like a nice strong bit. At work tomorrow, so the dentist is too hard tonight. But it's nice, you know, after a nice day in the sun, work well in the clouds today. It's been nice, it's been decent. Been a better day for work, but that's still not hay fever. If anybody out there suffers with hay fever, it's not the greatest time of the year. Working on motorcycle, I play there. I've got he's basically a brother-in-law, and he's got a BMW motorbike that was converted into a tricycle, and it's bloody amazing. It's all done properly. Oh God, I hope by next week. I'm dying. I can't keep walking around with a mower. Too big. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the beer festival, mate. Definitely. Looking forward to meeting up with everybody. Yeah, hay fever today. Oh, God, awful. The heat kills you. It's been a tough day. There are jobs out there, and FC. There are jobs out there for everybody. Don't be afraid of moving jobs. But what I will say is, so my shed is 24 degrees in here. Well, they don't feel 24 degrees, to be fair. Yeah, what I would say is don't be afraid to move jobs. Now is a very good time to move jobs. There are lots of jobs out there. There are. There are some really good jobs out there. I could walk into multiple jobs if I really wanted to move jobs, because for gardening, there are so many Jobs are coming back online, whether you want to do that type of job. And to be honest, I'd say, if someone offered me a job working in the micro pub, I'd have to go for it. Have I tried Castle Rock Sherwood Reserve? Yes, matey. Yes. In the pub at some stage. Yeah. Yeah, on the jobs, never be afraid. Voodoo. Yeah, yeah. I think I give that a wide berth at the moment. Yeah. But just like when people go on holiday, good evening, Mr. Jack. How are you, matey? This is from the Pinter. Not too bad, really. Wilco Svetsa. Yeah. Wilco Svetsa. How long have I been gardening for? 39 years. 33 years actually employed. The other 6 years, I'm a kid. He couldn't concentrate. Make YouTube your job. Well, that'd be something, wouldn't it? Yeah. If it, but you'd need a hell of a lot more subscribers, a hell of a lot more. I know people though that have the old Tom challenge. It's coming. I think I'm on. I think I'm on subscribers now. When I looked earlier, I was on 1,783. When I hit 1,800, then I'm gonna go by the old Toms and do the old Tom challenge. But it ain't just gonna be me. It's gonna be anybody that can get hold of old Toms, wherever you are in the world, and the link will be up. I'll get the computer set up, the phone set up, so that when I'm doing the old Tom challenge, there will be multiple people joining in the challenge. A maximum of about 4 at any one time, because it's going to be a good 2-hour challenge. Yeah, well, it's got to be a Friday or Saturday night. It cannot be any other night other than Friday or Saturday. It's going to be after my birthday, because obviously it's 2 weeks today, Thursday. Yeah, 2 weeks today is my birthday. So unless I hit it early, which I don't think I will. No, the pint's not. Yeah, no, not yet. I mean, once I hit 1,800, then I'll go and buy the old Tom's ready, and then 10 old Tom, not 12. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's 105.9%. Somebody said on the internet, I don't know why how'd they get those, but yeah, that was another challenge, and I'm not going down that. I don't know why, Thomas, but your comments brings up the moderator thing, and you think, please like and share. What? How's that offensive to anybody? Uh, Saturday night, I think Saturday night's the best night. Then I've got Sunday, because I'm at work on a Friday morning. 8 ginger Thomas. Nah, got to 10. Old Jock has appeared. Yeah, 105.9. That was something to do with the Duvel challenge that uh, Scott, Simon, and the one whose channel's disappeared um, did at one stage. Yeah, and yeah, I don't know where to get the calculations from, but that's the calculations that are banded about. I don't know how, but so I'm going to carry on. Not worth knocking this off now. With this, it's a good crack tonight. I missed this last night. I was watching other streams last night. Yeah, yes, indeed. I was watching other streams last night, and yeah, you shall not be named. Yes, is that Voldemort? Yeah, quite controversial, I suppose. That Voldemort is. Old Tom in 560 ml bottles. Jesus, you would be steaming. Could you imagine Old Tom in 750 ml? 10 Old Tom challenge in 750 ml bottles. You'd get about 5 in, but all be steaming. No one would get past 5. Couldn't see it unless you were giving them the wife or the dog. Do you know, Lou? I saw that clip as well, and I thought that was incredibly bad taste. Old Tom, you know, yes, he was an old bloke. He was doing 100 laps of his garden. Yeah, it wasn't much, but for him it was. You know, oops, that's it. Somebody else handled it. Yeah, and what Old Tom did, it wasn't the fact that it was. I mean, he got a nice garden to be fair. 100 laps of his garden, well worth doing. But it wasn't. He didn't do it to be a big thing. He did it to raise a few quid. He raised 33 million quid. And how anybody could have slagged him off for that or took the piss, I don't know. It was. I wasn't impressed. Yeah, I thought it was Luke. I totally agree, mate. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Yeah. I watched that last night, and I thought, whoa. And then the comparison to doing beer reviews for 4 beer reviews a day and against that, and you think, yeah, but your beer reviews won't get 32 million. And you know, yeah, yeah, it it was an eye opener. Right, I'm gonna stand here. Oh, hey, oh, what's happened here then? Oh, wrong way round. Hello. Yeah, but oh shit, that's why I get fucking turned it to the other thing, didn't I? Right. Do you know what I've done? I thought it came out a bit quick. Yeah, case of 12 Old Tom, 25.80. That's not bad for Amazon. I turned it to off. I turned it back to carbonate, didn't I? Like a twat. Yeah, yeah. I'm learning how to pour from a pinter and how not to. 33 million quid. 33 million quid. The bloke was a bloody. I mean, to me, what Old Tom did, and don't forget he was a war veteran as well. What Old Tom did was amazing. See you later, matey. Have a good one. And yes, another not bad for. What Old Tom did, to be honest, as a total neutral Slurpee, um, yeah, it was disrespectful. I do agree in free speech. You're right. Still didn't do him any good. Captain Tom as an Old Tom for every lap. Could you imagine? You know, is the barley wine cloudy, mate? I'll show you. Oh, well, I would do. All right, let's have a God, I'm getting rather abbreviated on this. There's the barley wine. Ignore the bottle. There we go. Imperial ginger barley wine. And there you go. Dark as they come and looking good. Crystal clear. Well, as clear as a black beer can be, obviously. How's the rum and raisin stout going on? Just out of curiosity. That barley wine is smart. It's like me, well, some ways. Oh, I put the bottles in. I put some of the beer in little bottles because what I'm doing with some of them little bottles is for beer reviewers. When beer reviewers come to Nottingham, I'm gonna sort out little bottles of beer for them to take away and do reviews of my homebrew. And there will be other beers as well. And but I just want to I just want to make sure there's for the people who do actually do beer reviews on YouTube, any that come, that I've got some beers put aside for them, little bottles, so that I can say to you, I can say to them, here's a beer to take away with you. Try it, homebrew it for review it for me. You're stuffed, you're full of sausage. I'm not going down that road. Not going down that road at all. What sausage did you have? One bottle. Bless you. I'm definitely doing the rum and raisin porter. It calmed down lovely, mate. Yeah, proper decent. As long as you don't play around with the bloody settings on the back. Yeah. Was it Lincolnshire sausage, or was it Cumberland, or was it Irish sausage, or was it Kent sausage? Well, to be honest, it's been a good night. I've enjoyed it. It's been like the normal nights, This thing of only doing 3 a week, it killed me last night. I was watching other people's streams. The 2 or 3 streams, I like them, but I do like Lincolnshire as well. This is a Belgian Saison. I won't class it as slowly, yeah. I won't class it as the proper Saison at the moment. It's nice. It's a nice beer. Welsh leek sausage. Craig still hasn't told us what sausage yet. I've noticed. Oh, Cumberland. Oh, bless you, mate. Top notch. You can't beat a bit of sausage. Sausage. I remember that dog years ago. Wolves. Oh, sausages. You can't beat a bit of sausage. Yeah. What's that about, Tom? Oh, was the G7 in Cornwall? No Biden, mate. I tell you what, I've only had 3 or 4 glasses of this, and I've got to say, it's hitting home. It's stronger. It's for a 4% bit. Yeah, England's first game is on Sunday, and I won't see any of it because I am at Alton Towers for the day. Didn't know. Said to the wife, let's treat ourselves. Let's go to Alton Towers. So I picked the Sunday, 13th or whatever day. And then I looked for the England game, and Sunday. Yeah, great. So I won't see the England game. Then again, I won't see him near either. You don't like Bidder? I didn't like Trump. I thought Obama was the best, to be fair. He was charismatic, he was decent. We'll probably get beat anyway. England versus Scotland for me is the game of the tournament. Regardless of where any of us get, that's the game of the tournament. Good evening, Steve. Boris is visiting your work. Oh, bless you. Obama. Obama was amazing. Yeah, I'm going to go on the water rides on Sunday. Yeah, get cooled down. We're taking my son's little friend. And the really weird thing is with my son, his little friend bullied him at school. He was basically bullying him, and we went to the school, kicked off. He got told off and that, and now they're best of mates. And we found out that this little boy, he's older than my son. He's got autism, and now they're best of mates. And it's ever so strange how kids are, you know, that someone who's your bully becomes your best mate. Bush certainly was. Not so sure about Obama. To be honest, in the Middle East, I don't think we should ever interfere. I don't think we should ever interfere with the Middle East. I think it's a pointless exercise. Right. Oh my God, I'm off steaming. Jesus Christ, this is actually strong. Helps if you pour it the right way. Here we go again. Hello, and welcome to Raggy's Beer Reviews. Hang on. No, hang on. Now I can piss faster than this. Bit close to the screen, aren't I? Yeah. One does podcast. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Beer order. Good thing it's not a pint glass. I think that's why they give you a half pint glass. Oh, there we go. The dulcet tones. What was that message retracted? 20 last beer of the night, I think. Yeah, it's been a good night. I've enjoyed tonight. It's Listerine. Hey, what my nose? You don't want to say that to me. The nose will be put in front of the camera in a minute. Red cards, yes. So for those who don't know, Friday night, which is tomorrow night, I'm on Mr. Window Beer Review Thomas's channel for an interview. This will be interesting. At 8 o'clock tomorrow night, I'm sure Thomas will tell me. Whoa, that's got some poke on it. This ain't gonna last. This ain't gonna last. I'm definitely rebrewing on Saturday. Yes, and it's good. This is what for me the Pinter, and I will actually get to some sort of review at some stage. But no one comes here. But the last 5 minutes of the review, job's good. But yeah, for 10 pints, to have it ready for a night when you've got somebody around, or two of them ready for a night. Second jab Saturday evening. I had my jab last Friday. I was on the beer an hour later. Job's good. Yes, it should be interesting. Yeah. So 8 o'clock tomorrow night on Window Beer Review Thomas's channel. I will post the video in the morning, just so people know. Yeah, cutting down's good, mate. Cutting down on beer. Yeah, don't drink too much. Bad for you. Yeah, get drunk. Start slurring. Yeah, you see, I only have a headache. I know some people, it's some people more than others. It's amazing, isn't it? It's got. I wonder if they've done any. What's the word? At the boxing on Saturday. Like, I wonder if they've done any investigations into seeing whether blood types types make a difference, what your blood type is, whether that makes a difference to the jab. Because there's like with anything in life, there's a reason for everything. Does a certain blood type trigger a response, or is it just the fact that it's as random as you like? You know, it does make you wonder. I didn't feel bad after the first one, didn't feel bad after the second one. I had a couple of paracetamols after the first one, then I hit the booze. After the second one, same again, then I hit the booze. That was good. It did, mate. It turned out great. Have a good one. Yeah, I wonder if blood types makes a difference with the virus, with the vaccine. What vaccine are you having? Yeah, but it does make you wonder. I mean, obviously, all to do with the vaccine and your immune system. Good evening, Disco. How are you, mate? So, about 5 minutes in, the Astra. Yeah, I had the AstraZeneca. So here's a little thing. This will make you laugh. I went 10 black sheeps after. Fair play, fair play. That's my sort of after vaccine therapy. So anyway, went the first time I had my vaccine. I was in and out in less than 5 minutes. Fantastic, Oh, I was like, shit up a shovel. Second time, all of a sudden, there's a red cross on my on the on like the warning and stuff. There's like a red cross, and I thought, okay. And anybody got a blue cross? This bloke walked past me. I've got a blue cross. Walks past me. Walks straight in. What's happening here? So stood in the queue, as you do. And the queue for the reds, massive. All of a sudden, blue cross? Yeah, mate. Walks past me. And I'm like, what's this fucking fast pass? So I gets all the way up and I says to the bloke, and I says, what's going on then? Hey, is there a fast pass system here or something? And then he turns around and says, no. Your AstraZeneca, they're Pfizer. And I thought, oh, right, okay. I see where we're going. But it did look like some sort of fast pass system. And you're thinking to yourself, you're taking me here, you are. So, I don't know for everyone's good time. I do apologise. Um, feels nice to be back behind the steering wheel. There's something to be said about coming on the internet, doing lives. It is. It's as good for me as maybe for other people. I think it's like, but I was watching other people's reviews interactions last night, and yeah, it was killing me, absolutely killing me. Sat there bored watching bloody Coronation Street, and so there may be some tweaking to the channel because I can't do it. I can't. I just can't sit there watching Coronation Street. It just does my goat. So hazy, amberish looking for white head. A little bit of Saison on the taste, a little bit of Saison in the background. Like I said, on the aroma, there's not a lot on the aroma. There's a hint of that farmhouse. The same on the taste. It's more of a hint, but it's perfectly neckable, easy drinking, 4%, and yeah, 4%, and very easy drinking. You're going to what? Sausage and what? Sausage and side effects. Bless you. Sausages. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to review the pint and review with the pinter. The instructions on the pinter. Got to be honest. Keep to the side. I've got to be honest, the instructions on the Pinter's website aren't the best. For somebody who's new to it, they need refining. But fair play. I've also looked at Travel and Brews, and there's some of the stuff Travel and Brew does is totally excellent. No wonder it gets a lot of views. But there's tweaks even to that I do. I've messed up a bit tonight on certain aspects. But even so, what I can say is the Pinter worth it? Yeah. If you're brewing with the Pinter's kits, or if you're brewing with your own kit and you're putting 10 pints in there for secondary fermentation, I think it's a worthwhile avenue to go down. Once you've bought the kit, you get 2 kits for free. You get the first month, so then you get the glass. So you want the glass, though, makes it look nice. But then also, when you're buying your first kit, if you put someone's name in, so just that, if somebody watches this today or in the distance, if you put somebody's name in when you're ordering the Pinter, you can get yourself another free kit. It's rocket science. It's not rocket science. Put someone's name in. You can use either my name, Billy Ragg, WRAGG on the rag, or Liam Musco, LIAM, capital R, RUSCOE. Use either of those names. You'll get a free kit. We'll get a guest list, basically a free kit. But, so you're getting, so it's 85 quid for the kit, 5 a delivery, I presume. That's 90 quid. You're going to get a free kit, so you're going to get 30 pints back straight away. That's 3 quid a pint. And then if you know somebody else who's getting a Pinter, you tell them, put my name in, mate, and you get the same back. Got to be done. It's all about doing this. It's all about playing that system. Hey, I've been a webmaster for 20 years. But yeah, there's a system to be played. If they're offering free and you need somebody's name to do the free, then get that free. Find somebody who's got a Pinter. You don't want to use mine or Liam. Find someone who's got them and say, "What's your name, mate? I want to trigger that free kit." It's a no-brainer. If they're doing it, trigger it. But anyway, yeah. As for me in the future, I'm going to brew the 5 pints. I'm going to brew the 5 different kits that I've got. Then I'm going to keep my eye on what kits come out. But I'm also going to brew my own, and then add 10 litres of my own to it, so I can use it as a secondary fermentation barrel. Basically, it's a barrel. So when mates come round and I need a few days' notice to brew it, I can brew something nice. 10 pints of Imperial Porter, Imperial Stout. Jobs are good. And no, I haven't got any of the Euros kit yet, no. So, as for this, so for the Pinter, would I buy it if I hadn't bought it? Yeah, I would. Yeah, it's pricey. Depends on how much money you've got. It's £85 now. But it can be a vessel that can be used. If you're already a home brewer, you can use this again. Even if you don't like the idea of buying the kits from the greater good. But moving on, the beer itself, a Belgian Saison, the colour looks good. It looks exactly like it says on the on the site and on the kit that you get sent. Hazy, amberish looking for, little whitehead. Not much of a nose, to be honest. You do get a bit of the farmhouse on the nose, but it's very subtle, very, very subtle. 3 Lions, right? Yeah, it's a bit subtle on the nose. It's 4%. But it's easy drinking. Boy, I've had about 5 of these now. Yeah, in total. And these are half pint. I presume that's about half. No, that's about 330 mils. So there's plenty left. Hey. I'm struggling to see the comments there. I can see the comments over there. Greenhouse needs watering. Don't forget, mate. Don't want them seedlings going to crap. And yeah, it's nice. For a first beer, it's interesting. Gone down well. Would I have the Belgian kit Saison again? Probably not. No, probably not. I've done it once. That's as far as I need to go. Out of 5 for me, as a homebrew beer, because I class it as homebrew, I don't class it as commercial. I would say a 4.3 out of 5. Yeah. But again, Scotland for the quarters. Yeah, I can't see England getting far. Oh, you're not Scottish, Bolton? Yeah, that's interesting. Where you live is lovely. It's a beautiful place. I looked at the views the other night when I wasn't doing a review and you posted, and it was amazing. That countryside's absolutely amazing. I'd love to live there. Much better than living in cities. The countryside is an amazing place to live. Just we're joint favourites to win. I don't see it. I don't see it. Even the England fans are booing the England squad because of all this rubbish with getting on your knees, whether you agree with it or you don't. You know, politics don't belong in football. So, right, gotta go. 10 minutes over my time, bollocking off the wife. But it's been a great night. Totally enjoyed it. Thank you, everyone, for the interaction. Everyone in the background. And for everyone in the background who doesn't comment, who's not part of the active scene, come and join the community. Come and subscribe. Be one of us. I tell you what, we are a cracking community. You know, don't be afraid. The community is absolutely awesome. There are some amazing people, good people, all fans of beer, fans of homebrew, and genuinely decent people. And that's where community should be. You know, we shouldn't be slagging people off. We should all be part of the same community, all decent, working as one. Right, gotta go because who's close together? Me. Oh yeah, I do. Right, that's it for this beer review. Been a great night. Enjoyed it. Need after a couple of nights not doing any proper lives. These are proper lives, and getting the community back out there, having a laugh. That's what it's all about. So tomorrow night, everyone, for those in the background listening, for those in the foreground, 8 o'clock with the good Window Bay Review Thomas on his channel. Live review. It's got to be interesting. The only struggle I have is the fact that I struggle with Irish accents. I struggle when I go across the Northern Ireland. So I may well, next review tomorrow. There'll be a 6 o'clock live review tomorrow, and then there'll be an 8 o'clock with Window Review Thomas. Right. Oh, next review of the Pinter. Less than 2 weeks. That was a good one. Cheers, and see you tomorrow. Thanks, everyone. Been a good one. How do I turn it off now? Oh, yeah. Wrong place. Cheers.